Pick Six brought to you by Davidson's Liquors. Today's topic, name the 6 best running backs in NFL history. We're riffing off the fact that Jerome Bettis went into the Hall of Fame this past weekend. You need to know, I hate my list. I already hate my list. I left off a couple of guys that should be on that list by the name of Emmitt Smith and Earl Campbell. So keep that in mind as I give you my number 6 is Gale Sayers. Gallup and Gale carried the mail for the come on, that was what we said in growing up in Chicago. Gallup and Gale carried the mail.
Gallop and Gale.
Oh yeah, the Kansas Comet. So exciting, and what a 6 touchdowns in one game. It's a shame he got hurt the way he did. Number 5, I loved watching Eric Dickerson because he ran upright. You rarely see that in running backs. He ran upright, which made him look bigger than everybody, faster than everybody, and stronger than everybody. Plus, he still holds the regular season record for yards. Number 4, this is a guy who I felt should have won the Heisman Trophy. I voted for him. He came in 2nd place. The best pass-catching running back of all time, and a great yard gainer as a rusher as well, Marshall Faulk. He also played with Peyton Manning for a while. Jim Brown, you know, I don't remember watching Jim Brown. I was only around 9 or 10 years old when he retired. But you watch the old film of him, what a tough guy he was. Number 2, Barry Sanders, who played for a lot of bad Detroit teams for 10 years and still racked up so many yards. If he had played for a halfway decent team, we'd be talking about him. I don't think there'd be any doubt as the best running back ever. And number 1, sweetness, Walter Payton, who did everything and was a great leader, a great blocker, a great pass catcher. He could throw the ball when he had to, and of course held the rushing record until Emmitt Smith broke it. Peyton could do everything.
Okay.
Those are my 6.
Now it's my turn. Number 6, Earl Campbell.
Nah.
Nobody ever wanted to take him on. Nobody wanted to tackle him. Steve Foley tried to tackle him once. He just ran over him. Go
back and look at his first 4 years in the league. Unbelievable.
I don't have to.
Yeah.
I would think you needed to.
I did.
Bless you.
That's why I'm sorry I didn't put him on my list.
You okay? Everybody? Okay. God bless you, as Arian Foster would say. Number 5, Emmitt Smith. Holds the record, and it probably will hold up because running is not as important as it was in the NFL. But Emmitt Smith, I had to do a lot of research on that. And number 4, Walter Payton. See, you and I have that backward. Walter Payton was great, yeah. I loved his game, but I'll hold off thinking. Walter Payton was one of the all-time greatest. Number 3, O.J. Simpson. See, you left him off your list.
I did.
First 2,000. You see, you're now gauging him based on what happened in his life.
No, I considered him.
O.J. Simpson.
There are a lot of guys I left off that I'd love to put on the list.
O.J. Simpson was the first running back that was fluid, liquid.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, there was a movie once where it's just like liquid in motion.
And what a burst.
Yeah.
When there was a hole, boom, right through that hole.
Yeah. So gauge him on the basis of what he did then, not now. Number 2, am I already there? Jim Brown. Jim Brown was a man among boys. The great linebacker for Washington, and I'm trying to think of his name, represented Marriott for years, said to me, he tackled Jim Brown once. Brown had run around him and over him and everything else, and he tackled him once, and he said he just slipped right through his arms. He just ran out of his arms. And as he's running away, he says, "How do you like me now?" Sam
Paul.
Sam.
Max.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
And number 1, Gale Sayers. Gale Sayers. When I came to Denver, there were no sports bars. You couldn't get highlights. There was a place in Midtown Denver where you could go, and it was sort of an early day sports bar where they just showed film on movie screens. And I would go there just to watch Gale Sayers score those 6 touchdowns in one game.
He was unbelievable.
Return.
And a great return man.
Receiver. Yeah. Gale Sayers was the greatest of all time because he could do it all. So, that's it. Pick Six is sponsored by Davidson's Liquors. Fans of the sports show can get $10 off any online order of $50 or more at davidsonsdenver.com using the promo code SportsShow10. This offer is good for online orders only, which can be delivered, how's that, or picked up in store, available at davidsonsdenver.com. Use the coupon code SportsShow10.